Hello and welcome back to Joystick News, your source for gaming and entertainment news. Today we're talking about a movie that's been out for 13 years but still continues to be a must-watch for anyone that appreciates psychological thrillers. We're talking about Shutter Island, one of Martin Scorsese's most divisive movies to date. Plot and setting. Based on Dennis Lehane's book of the same name, Shutter Island's music and its noir setting are perfect to push viewers into believing something is off at Ashcliffe Hospital from the very start, much like a typical horror film would. U.S. Marshal Teddy Daniels and his partner Chuck All's relationship help foreshadow some of the story's many twists and turns. Ending explained. After joining Teddy and Chuck for a few days of crime solving, it becomes easier to see that the protagonist's mental state is quickly deteriorating, with the only remaining question being whether that is down to Dr. Colley's scheming or Teddy's own troubled past. Teddy eventually admits he was scarred after his wife's death at the hands of some arsonist who is known to be locked up at the Shutter Island facility. But as the plot thickens, Teddy's hallucinations get worse with every passing minute. In the end, Teddy decides to tackle the mysterious lighthouse to rescue Chuck from danger, only to come across Dr. Colley patiently waiting for his plan to resolve. As Colley informs him, Teddy is not a U.S. Marshal. Instead, he is a patient at Ashcliffe where he has been for 2 years after killing his wife, who drowned their children during a mental breakdown episode. The memory of his kids. It's the memory of his kids that really gets Teddy, or rather Andrew Leeds, to admit that he did indeed kill his wife. Chuck is revealed to be his personal psychiatrist at Ashcliffe, who set up a convoluted simulation that could awaken his mind. Despite showing himself lucid towards the end, Andrew appears to go back to his Teddy persona until he asks Dr. Sheehan whether it's better to live as a monster or to die as a good man. Are there clues to Shutter Island's ending? There are quite a lot of clues in Shutter Island that hint at the ending. Instances like the attitude seen in Ashcliffe's guards, orderlies, and other patients, Teddy's own dismissal of Chuck's definitive proof to reveal who is patient 67, and his strange conversation with Ashcliffe's warden. Chuck's mishandling of his government-issued firearm is perhaps the biggest tell in Shutter Island. Conclusion. Shutter Island continues to be a fascinating movie that leaves much up to interpretation, with the added twist of leaving Andrew's true sanity up for debate helping it cement its legacy. It's a movie that demands a second viewing, and it's easy to see why it's still considered a must-watch for anyone that appreciates psychological thrillers. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Joystick News for more content like this.